Alrighty, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Shaking Up the Game with your host, Ari
That's me.
and Haley.
Switching it up.
Yeah, I want to be you for a day.
Wouldn't recommend. Really wouldn't recommend.
Sounds like a fun time.
It's not easy being me. It's not easy being a player.
It's not easy being cheesy. Remember that movie?
Oh, God. Here we go again. I can't, the only movie I know quotes is Bring It On.
Oh, yeah, and this is
Which turned 25 years
Okay,
old.
well, that was Longest Yard.
All right.
When he's the guy that smuggles in the cheeseburgers. Cheeseburger Eddie.
Oh, well, that is...
It's not easy being cheesy.
That is something I would do. I actually was in college one time, and my friend went to go to McDonald's, and I stayed at the bar. She brought me back a McChicken, and it was, like, so iconic, because then I was eating a McChicken at the bar, and everyone was like, "Where did you get the McChicken?"
Probably
I was like,
gas. Never
Personal
tasted
delivery.
Never tasted better in your whole life.
Oh, yeah, I was, like, flying it around, like, it was...
The Flying McChicken?
Yeah.
Well. Let's get into some Seattle Mariners baseball.
If you would have asked me a week ago to talk about the Mariners, I would have been like, no, thank you.
No.
Although right now I'm absolutely loving talking about the Mariners.
I've been loving talking about the Mariners for a few months,
Yeah.
which
What
is
a fun year.
crazy.
Specifically Cal Raleigh.
If this happens where we make the playoffs, we are going to compile all of our clips from a long time ago.
Yeah.
Saying we're World Series champs.
Absolutely.
Because we are.
Yeah. No, seriously. It's been really fun hearing like ESPN, Sports Center, all of the MLB shows that are not Seattle favored.
Yeah. Yeah. Is
talk
anyone
about-
Seattle favored?
Dude, some people I met in Vegas, they were.
Okay.
And I straight up was like, may I ask why?
No, and like
because-
come to Seattle.
No, because literally, like, one of the guys was from, like, LA area. So I'm like, you have the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And then there was another group from, like, Chicago area. But I was like, may I ask why you're a Mariners fan? Because this isn't a team that you, like, picked to be a fan of. Like, this was given to us.
Yeah, no, you're born into this life.
This isn't something that we're, like, thrilled to be,
No.
like, a Mariners fan for life. This isn't easy.
No.
A lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak. So I asked them, and they were like, oh, I'm a Griffey fan. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. But, like, you're still rocking with the Mariners? Like, Griffey hasn't played for years.
Yeah, I mean, he's on payroll.
No, true. But I'm like, okay, like, you could be, like, a Griffey fan and, like, but you're still a Mariners fan? Okay, rock on.
No, seriously, rock on.
Rock on.
It's probably the jerseys.
Well, then when I was in Vegas this last weekend, I met a group of guys from, like, Chicago area, also Detroit area, and they were, like, obsessed with Cal Raleigh.
Okay.
And I was like, see, that's fun, because it's like we're in a bubble up here. Obviously, we're obsessed, and we're stoked about...
Yeah, and he's our mayor.
Yeah, like, the season that he's having is insane, so we're, like, talking about him every day. It was so fun to hear people from, like, across the country being like, we love Cal Raleigh, and I'm like,
He's like
what?
the most innocent
Yeah.
star
Yeah.
of all time.
One of the shows I was watching yesterday, they were saying, I think it was on SportsCenter, and they were like, oh, he just still looks like such a little kid.
Yeah, he looks exactly
Yeah.
like he looked when he was 8 years old.
Yep, humble, wholesome, and we'll get into all of the records that he's been breaking,
Yeah.
but, I mean, even after the game, they're like, we're running out of ways to ask you how this is feeling, and he's still just like, another win.
Another
the whole
day.
point is to get to the World Series and bring a champion home.
That is the whole
I'm
point.
like, that is the whole point.
So let's get into Seattle Mariners catcher Cal Raleigh. Last name Raleigh. Never put this together, but like, isn't that baseball brand Raleigh? Like Raleigh Baseball?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I'm just not thinking of that, because if you have that last name and
He
that's
is
the case,
born and
then
bred
you're
baseballs.
baseball.
Like, yeah.
You may know, if you haven't heard Cal Raleigh, you may also have known him as the Big Dumper.
Yep. The Big Dumpy. Iconic.
And that is named after his ass.
Totally. And
Like-
now, also the amount of home runs that he is absolutely dumping
Dump.
in all of these baseball parks.
All he does is dump home runs with his dumpy ass.
Like, that's all he does. He is just dumping. So fire. So to get into a couple of the records that he's broken, which I feel like it's every week he is surpassing another milestone. Most home runs by a primary catcher, which we have been kind of keeping an eye on this record, which was set by Salvador Perez, Kansas City Royals,
Yep.
longtime catcher.
In 2021, he set the record.
Kind of recent.
Yeah.
At 48. So just recently, in the same game, he hit his tying home run. And then 2 innings later says, fuck it, I'm just going to go for it and actually set the record at
Facts.
49 home runs. And then the day after, he hits his 50th home run. The guy's on a fucking tear.
Tear.
I'm so glad that he beat that record at home.
No, me too. And very important call out here. He's at 50 home runs before the month of September.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Salvador Perez took all of September to get to 48.
Well, yeah, 48. And then they probably played, I mean, I don't think the Royals were making the playoffs either, but
I don't know when that was.
you
yeah.
know, so a full month of September though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and he's
Cal
at
has
50.
another month to go plus the playoffs.
You're right.
But these-
Plus October ball.
These records though are specifically for a regular season
Correct.
stint,
Yep. And on
which is
top
fair
of,
for us because
Yes.
we don't
this
want
is our season.
this is the season for us.
Everyone's like, but what about postseason? I'm like, you're getting ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
You're getting ahead of yourself.
But we're gonna be
Chill.
there. We're gonna be there.
We are going to be there. On top of doing what he is doing at his position, which is a very demanding position, you as a catcher can
Facts.
attest to this.
Mm-hmm.
He is also a switch hitter that is
Yes.
breaking these records.
Mm-hmm.
It's just actually I'm starting to run out of like words to,
He's switch
Describe.
hitting.
yeah.
I believe he's the second switch hitter to accomplish this length of home runs from both sides of the plate, or this amount of home runs from both sides of the plate. Second to Mickey Mantle, famous New York Yankee, back in the time,
Ridiculous,
in the
yeah.
black and the white.
Yeah. Ridiculous. It has
Like-
been eons,
Like
decades.
people wouldn't even know who Mickey Mantle is.
Eras.
That's a whole. Okay, chill.
I think there was dinosaurs.
No. There was like some things.
Black and white for crying out loud.
No, but
like that's
white
enough.
television was in black and white.
That's enough for me.
That's it. And then Mickey Mantle, then Cal Raleigh.
Then Cal Raleigh of the Seattle Mariners.
The Seattle
It's so
Mariners.
I just love it too because yes, we know that we are the saddest franchise. We are the only ones that have never even
Statistically.
appeared. Yes, statistically. We have nothing to show for
Statistically.
all of this greatness, but we have had a number of iconic great players. And I just think that this might be where maybe we can show for it.
Yeah, and if Cal Raleigh can just bat 9 times in a row.
God, I know. Seriously.
Where's the card for that? Like, you win this power where you get
Oh.
to play this card and it's
Yeah.
like, well, Cal gets to hit twice in a row
Yeah.
this inning.
What is this, Uno Duel?
Yeah. Dude. MLB, I don't know.
The A's are
make
like,
baseball fun
"No,
again.
No. The Blue Jays are like, no, we don't want him.
Reverse.
Okay, so home run derby.
No, so fire.
But in a regulated actual game.
Unreal.
Absolutely unreal. He is the fastest Mariners catcher to 100 career homers.
Yep. So since he's been with the Seattle Mariners. Yep.
He also 50 plus home runs in a season. The only other Mariners to ever do that is Ken Griffey Jr. And like I just said, a lot of people apparently are fans of the Mariners because of Griffey.
Right. So now you have Cal.
Yeah.
Griffey set that record at 56 home runs for all time most in Mariners history. So Cal essentially needs 6 more to tie or beat that record. That's
he's
just
a
so
catcher.
crazy because literally everybody in that is a fan of baseball knows who Ken Griffey Jr. is.
Totally.
Like, iconic. The
Yeah.
symbols, the shoes,
Yes,
the
everything.
person he is, like, everything, right? Cal and Griffey are in the same sentence.
Yes. That's
Sweet baby angel Cal.
That is what blows my mind. Cal Raleigh. And if you would have told me this even a year ago, I would have been like, you sure you didn't mean Julio?
Yeah,
Like, Cal is a catcher, a completely different position. And he's just
more justice for catchers, though.
totally.
We've talked about this
I
before.
mean, you would think, like,
because you know where that dumpy's coming from is because he's
Exactly.
squatting for about 3 hours
you have
every day.
so much muscle down there.
And, like, to me, the amount of catchers that aren't hitting home runs is you ain't using your lower half.
Exactly. We got to work out your
Engaging the
plates here.
lower
Yeah,
half.
Yeah.
And Cal's engaging the lower
Every
half.
butt talks and all.
Every
For both sides, even.
That's why it's so even. He's engaging it from both
No,
sides.
seriously.
Mhm.
It's actually
He has very
insane.
even weight distribution, which
Yeah.
is why I think he can be a switch hitter.
Probably.
The strength is equal.
On top of all that, he has had so far 9 multi-home run games. Like,
No,
Not-
again, how
like,
many
just-
times can we let him bat in one game?
seriously, that is most by a switch hitter and catcher in MLB history. Most in
That
Mariners
part.
history as well.
That part.
He
Well,
just
yeah,
doesn't
I
stop.
mean, any record that he's breaking in MLB history has to be Mariners history. too.
100%. I just love reiterating the fact that it's a Seattle Mariners player doing this.
No, absolutely. We love him for it.
At the 50 home runs, now the whole talk is AL MVP.
Yeah, let's get into the debate here. I mean, currently the two favorites for American League MVP are your Cal Raleigh
Of the Seattle
of
Mariners.
the Seattle Mariners. You heard that right. And Aaron Judge of the,
The
New
robot.
York. Yeah, AI
Robot
fake robot.
of the New York Yankees. So,
Back and forth, Aaron Judge has kind of led this MVP race all season. The main talk is based on like batting percentage. Aaron Judge's batting percentage has statistically been higher throughout the season, where Cal's still been pulling ahead. Cal's been ahead of him in home runs for a couple months now, I would
Yeah.
say. He kind of just like took off and then
Yeah.
went. So
I think also Judge being out for that.
he was
little
hurt for a
stint
little bit.
too helped.
Cal is currently at 50 home runs. Judge is at 44 home runs. However, also looking at RBIs, Cal's at 107 and Judge is at 102.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty even profiles going on.
Yes.
Which makes me nervous.
Totally. The chatter that I've heard and kind of my stance on it is because you can make a very good case for both of them. Obviously, we're biased, but just the fact that Judge is with the Yankees. I mean, they were in the World Series last year,
Yeah.
and they do have a number of other great players on their team. They can win without Judge, essentially. So the whole, I mean, but now with the Mariners, what we've done in the before the trade deadline, we've added a lot of number of bats. We're kind of, we can win without Cal at this point. However, I think that the stance of this argument now is merely based on what Cal is doing at the position of a catcher and the amount of records that he is breaking, and that he is standing alone in that sense. And to separate them two, which I think this is how it should be done. Aaron Judge is Offensive Player of the Year. Cal Raleigh is AL MVP. I feel like that's how you make everybody happy.
Yeah. I don't know why the MVP conversations have always just been centered around batting.
Batting average, yeah.
I mean, you could say it hasn't or whatever. I mean, you have like Ohtani who could win for being a pitcher and a catcher, but like in the sense of like when you're looking at odds and such, they're going off of hitting statistics.
Yep.
I do think that you take into account that we have a starting daily catcher putting up these numbers and then doing that.
Exactly.
Judge is DH majority of the time.
Exactly.
Maybe outfield on some days. To me, that's not a most valuable player.
Thank you. Yep.
He's a most valuable hitter.
Yes, exactly. That's why like Offensive Player of the Year,
Yes.
I think makes sense.
Totally
because
agree.
Not knocking on Judge whatsoever.
No.
We know that he is one of the best players at what he is doing. He's one of the best players. It's absurd.
Facts.
Not disregarding that whatsoever. But if we're going to face these two players against each other for the AL MVP, most valuable player is Cal Raleigh, surpassing all these records, leading in home runs, leading in RBIs, and playing catcher.
Well, right.
On the defensive end as well.
Exactly. I think that it would be interesting to look at the numbers of RBIs that Cal has compared to the Mariners in a whole.
True.
And Judge and the Yankees in a whole. I mean, they're both sitting at about 100, but like how many runs has the team scored and they haven't been responsible for? But yeah, I mean, I think the Mariners could win without Cal, but it would be a stretch because you're essentially losing
not easy
your leading RBI hitter and your catcher.
Right.
And that doesn't get talked about enough.
And
like the Yankees can win without.
And that's the whole
Judge.
Kind of
because they have
argument.
Jazz Chisholm and he's the home run hitter.
Okay, speaking of this, he just hit his 100th career home run. He has been in the league for how long?
Eternity. Since the black and white colored games.
Okay, this is what I just put in perspective the other night. Jazz Chisholm just hit his 100th career home run. Cal Raleigh just hit 50 this season.
Wild.
Like that right there is just like jaw dropping. Like all we're doing is just hitting bombs. What is Jazz doing over there? And funniest part, he was in the home run derby.
Well, I was going to say he must hit some home runs because he was in the home run derby. Okay, the Mariners have scored, live update, have scored 606 runs this year.
Okay.
10th, ranks 10th in the MLB. So Cal has 102 or something. So he's basically accounted for 6 of the Mariners' runs.
There's 9 players in a lineup, by the way.
Yeah, can I do math correctly? Does that sound about right? I don't know. Thank God it's in hundreds.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
Wow. And the Yankees have scored 676.
How many did we have? You say we had?
606 or 626 or
Wow.
something. So very, I mean, honestly, that keeps them pretty much even as well.
It is neck and neck.
Yeah. It's ass to ass.
It's ass to ass.
I will say, when I was a ball girl and the Yankees came to town, Aaron Judge was the one player where I was sitting or standing on the
Yeah.
dirt and he was on the on deck circle warming up. And he was the first player where I was like,
Wow.
wow.
You are massive.
I'm not small. I'm not small. I'm 5'8", 5'9" if I stand up straight.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
Massive.
whoa.
No, I kind of like, I get like, when he walks, it's like,
Boom. No, he's giving Iron Man.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, with
You know?
all the gear on and everything. Like, the dude is a monster.
That's scary.
Cal Raleigh ain't no small little thing either,
Cal's like this.
obviously. Yeah. And
With
then
his
you're-
rosy cheeks.
with his
so
rosy
unproblematic.
cheeks and fat ass, like, and he's coming over here like, let me take that MVP
Give it to
from
Cal.
ya.
Cal's like at the Little League World Series wearing the most nerdiest sunglasses ever too, you know, just
So
being so
wholesome.
cute, signing toilet seats. He was like first toilet seat I've ever signed. The guy has a
Yeah.
honey bucket sponsorship.
No,
Like
it's-
give him the award.
fucking award. I think now, especially after him surpassing Salvador Perez and now only a couple home runs away from Ken Griffey Jr., I think people obviously nationally are now starting to be like,
Well, thank God.
all right, what
Well,
the
thank
hell
God.
is going on over there in the Pacific Northwest? That guy Cal is legit.
Yeah.
And you would
Too
think that
legit.
we paid him the contract that we paid Julio by the way he's playing. Because we paid him in the beginning of this year.
I know,
And then he
and
was like,
You know, that might have been the best timing the Mariners ownership has ever
that is the only thing we've ever gotten
facilitated
right.
a contract. I mean, Jerry Jones, dial in.
Literally.
We got that one
Literally,
right.
We got
if
that
Cal
one
would have
right.
rated after the season, boy.
We would be so fucked.
Yeah.
I
But Cal,
couldn't-
like, does it for the Mariners.
And that is what blows my mind after
He's
all
so
of,
cute.
Yes, all of these records that he keeps breaking. And after the game, you know, Jen is down there asking him just how you feel. And it's just, he has not once been like, it doesn't even seem thrilled or like ecstatic that he is surpassing those records. I'm sure he goes home and like cries. Like, you have to,
it was
right?
Cal Humble Raleigh.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. But every single time, he's just like, it's just another win in the books. So our whole point is to get the playoffs and win a World Series. And I'm like,
Okay, well, that part.
okay, mind you, while you're breaking all these records and you were literally the talk of the nation, having an iconic career year, and you're like, just got to get to playoffs and win the World Series.
Let's get
And
into.
you're fucking right.
No, you're right. Let's
You're
get
right.
into the Mariners' playoff chances right now and where we're sitting moving into September soon. The Mariners are currently still at second place in the AL West behind the Houston Astros, a game or two. We've been neck and neck with them.
Yeah.
So that's something scary.
When we play them at the end of September.
No, those games will be so. Why do we have to play them at the end of September? And you know who we play at the end of September? The Dodgers too, because we won't need to win those games. That pisses me off, honestly.
Yeah. So in the wild card, we are also neck and neck with the Yankees
And the Red Sox.
Yes.
So the Red Sox are leading the wild card. So there's two different scenarios for my people that don't know the playoff breakdown. The Mariners can win the AL West division and go straight into the playoffs and have a bye.
Ideal.
I would literally roll over and die on
I'm
the
pooping my
spot.
pants.
If we won the division, there would be a banner.
We would get a banner. We would get a banner.
There would be a banner. And you
Just
know
give
what?
me a
It would have
banner.
been the year that shaking up the game manifested that, which would be insane.
Somehow we got to get our logo on that banner. It's
There
going to
would be
be
a
us
banner.
at 2 a.m. at T-Mobile Park with a big old ladder
No,
up there.
you're gonna remake the banner for social media and be like,
Of course.
anyways, they can win the AL West division, go straight to the playoffs, or receive one of the 3 American League wild card spots.
Okay.
The National League and the American League, 3 division winners each and 3 wild cards each. Obviously, you want to be the division winners. You want to get the bye. The bottom, the lowest division winners play the wild card folks,
Right.
tournament style.
So as of right now, it is looking like the Red Sox, Yankees, and Mariners.
Yes,
Um,
will receive. So we are sitting. If the season ended today, the Mariners would have a wild card spot.
Pretty fitting. I guess we are a fucking wild card, aren't we?
No, the wild card could not
I don't know any other.
describe us
Yeah.
any better.
It's a perfect description of the Seattle Mariners. A wild card.
No, wild card.
As well as us.
No, we are a
We are
wild
wild
card. Our
cards.
life is a wild card.
The Yankees and the Red Sox just played a series, and I believe that they're about to play again in about a week or two or
The
so.
Red Sox have been destroying them.
Yeah.
So I'll take that. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks like the Red Sox are going to take the first wild card spot. I mean, I'm like, they could win their division. I don't know. They must have a fire division because they keep winning.
The Red
Red
Sox?
Sox have, I think, beat the Yankees every time they played them this year besides like 2 games. The Yankees have been losing so bad at home, their fans were booing them the other day.
No, that's insane. The Mariners would never.
They are sitting right now. If season
We're
ended,
used to it.
they got a wild card spot, and your fans are still booing you. We're like, this is the best season we've ever had.
See, this just goes to show how desperate
No,
the
that-
city of Seattle is for even just a lick of the World Series.
Bro.
Round 2 of the playoffs, even.
Literally.
Like, it's not even a joke anymore. We are so desperate, and no way in hell are we gonna boo the Mariners for even a wild card. We're gonna be jumping up and down like we won the World Series.
Bro, the fact that the Yankees' worst is our best.
Exactly.
And we're like,
You know, for the MVP race talk, I'm gonna have to go for the Red Sox.
yeah.
Because if you guys are losing, he must not be that valuable. It's crazy to say about
Well,
that
that's
judge,
what
'cause he's obviously valuable.
I know. There was a big storyline last week that the Yankees were booing them at home. And I think it's because it's extra heightened with the Red Sox, because obviously that's
For sure.
their, like,
Yeah, that's
their Houston Astros.
yes.
You know what I mean? Even
Yeah.
worse. It's like kind of war.
God, I hate the Astros.
We just hate the Astros because we hate the Astros, but I think theirs is like,
They actually are 2 good teams that like
Like, I'm picturing their fire departments going.
Probably.
Like,
It's
what?
like the Boston Tea Party
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
yeah. I'm not. It seems historical to
And
me.
then they're like, New York!
Yeah, maybe because they both have like old ass stadiums. And
Yeah,
it just
I think
seems
they're
very
just
like deep rooted.
Very iconic franchises. We just absolutely hate the Astros because they're the Astros and they're cheaters.
Why else would you hate a team?
Right? And like when we were at Citi Field in New York, any issue, not even, but close to an issue we had with Mets fans, we would just be like, fuck the Yankees.
Fuck
Or
the
we'd be like,
Yankees.
you know, Raleigh over Judge. And immediately, absolutely. When I was in Vegas this last weekend, some people would say like, oh, but the Mariners. And I'm like, but I got some worse scenarios for you.
You know, actually, I think the Yankees are probably one of those teams that you could say that to most other fans besides them.
For sure.
You could probably say fuck the Yankees to like anyone.
Yeah,
And they would agree, similar to like you could say fuck the Astros to
Dodgers.
pretty much
Yeah.
anyone.
exactly. Like it's like a
Especially whoever they beat in that World Series.
big time. Like we didn't just choose a random hater. Like this is like we're not on
No.
our own on that. It's not an unpopular opinion.
No.
Very popular opinion. Fuck the Astros.
That part.
This is gonna be a very, very stressful.
Yeah, this is going to be a really tight
Month.
race this month. Like, we're not talking to any of you. And what really is humbling me right now, I'm getting goosebumps.
Oh,
Is that we're moving into that much stress in September and then you want me to throw in some Seahawks games?
I see. That's exactly where I was going. Because typically
No.
it's
And
like
Seahawks is like the beginning of the month and I have a whole month of the Mariners to stress out.
right. So typically, like I feel like at least I know I can speak on behalf of myself, probably you, that when Seahawks season starts, you're like, all right, fuck yeah, let's turn gears. Let's go.
I take
And then
my
the
Mariners gear and I put it under my bed. I pull out my Seahawks
Yeah.
gear and I switch wardrobes.
Yeah, and we're kind of just like, well,
No.
that was a fun season up the ballpark.
Yeah.
Like, see you next summer, you know. But now it's like, oh,
My
No.
Mariners gear is out for 2 more months.
we are going
heard,
to,
it's
and
third.
I'm guilty. I will have my Seahawks game on the living room TV. I will bring out my bedroom TV and put the Mariners game on silent.
Yeah, we go
In the
dual
corner.
screen.
Now, I don't know which one I'm gonna have to rock with.
Yeah.
Would you take a
Mariners
Seattle
World Series.
Series? Okay, just checking. Easily. Again
Easy.
and again. We've
The
already
question you
had-
were going to ask was, would I take a World Series or another Super Bowl first? I want both.
Oh, we'll take both. I also think Seattle will blow up if we have both of them here.
Dude,
We'll blow up if we actually win the World Series. If we go to the World Series, we will blow up. I know. Also-
I'm gonna say it right here and right now. If we make the playoffs, though, get your credit card ready because we're going to one of those.
No shit, because also October's my birthday month.
Yeah, it's your present. We're going.
Dear Mariners, for my birthday, I would like
The current proposed playoff schedule would have the Mariners. Oh no! Oh no!
I don't want it. I'm scared.
You don't. You
Tell
know
me.
who would have us playing?
Who?
The Houston Astros.
Yeah, sounds about right. For the
I don't know what to say because I actually would probably go to jail for the first time in my whole life if I was in Houston and we lost.
okay.
Or if we
Oh
won
my-
because my mouth would probably get me in some trouble.
Oh my god.
No, it's leaving me speechless. Thinking about being in Houston for a World Series or a playoff game.
Yeah. I fear we would need some Xanax. Some serious mental drugs.
Yeah, because currently the Houston Astros would be the lowest seeded divisional winner, and then they would have to play in the wild card matchups with Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays having the bye. That would have them playing us. Unless we get the Mariners pull out of that 6th seed in the wild card, that 3rd slot, and become one of the other 2, 4th or the 5th seed, we would play the Red Sox or the Yankees.
I don't like any of the matchups, if I'm being completely honest.
No, and I feel terrified to retract my statement about going to one of those. I feel as though I would be terrified.
Me too.
Because it's no hee-ha-ha. It's
No.
in New York City. It's...
Oh my god. And like, I'm sorry, but like we know what we've been through as a franchise, and then hearing other fans from spoiled franchises like that reminding us that we don't have anything,
Yeah, I know.
I would actually disintegrate.
I'm really
I would
sad.
have no words.
Anyways, Mariners.
This is going to be fucking intense, so everybody buckle up.
Buckle up for
Do not
September,
give
baby.
up.
Do not.
Baseball is up and down. This has been a pretty up and down season.
No, if you haven't been to a game all year, gear up.
Oh, yeah.
Mitts up, eyes up. We're at the games.
Big facts. Pack the park.
Yeah, no, look
Pack
at
the
the
park.
schedule, buy some tickets. You heard it here
2
first.
years ago when we were about to make the playoffs, you know, in those games at the end of the year, I have never seen T-Mobile Park
It was so lit.
fucking lit.
Yeah, so cool. It's
And
going to
we
be
were-
like that this
And
year.
we were fighting for a wild card.
Yeah, well, we still are.
And it
So.
was just like, I mean, I get goosebumps thinking about it. It's
Okay, send the good vibes. See you at T-Mobile Park this month.
good vibes
Shout
only.
out to the Seattle Mariners. Love you guys.
Love y'all.
XOXO.
XOXO.
Shakers.
Shakers.